Okay, so this is going to be part 3 of my video setup. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create a group. I've already created a group on my house, but today I added 2 more sets of lights, so I need to redo the group. That is one of the things I do not like about the Twinkly app, is that once you create a group, you cannot edit it. You have to start over. So I just can't go into my existing group that is called House right there and add to it. What I have to do is I have to delete it. Are you sure you want to delete? Yes. Don't know how well this is going to show up on the video, but Alexa, turn living room down 50%. Alright, so now what we're going to do now is we're going to create a new group. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to the little chain link up there. And then the one I like is the area. And what it does is just kind of ties all the different sets of lights on the house together. And I'm going to add next. And then I like the area editor. You can use camera mapping. My problem with camera mapping is the icicles on the peak of my house. I have to stand really close to the house to map them right now because there's still leaves on my Bradford pear. For some reason that tree does not lose its leaves for quite a while. So if that wasn't the case, I would stand back and just try and map the whole group as one. So I'm going to do it this way. So you're going to go to next. And now what you're going to do is you're going to select the lights you want in your group. This leads me to the second thing I do not like about the twinkly lights, which I did not know when I bought some lights. Is that my bushes I cannot add because they're RGB white lights and not RGBs. So I want door wreath, icicle number 1, icicle number 2, kitchen wreath, living room icicles, living room wreath, and upstairs wreath. The upstairs wreath and the living room icicles are what I'm adding today. So I'm going to select all of them. And hit create. So now it gives you this. I like to make everything smaller so it fits. And then I start with, this is icicle light number 1. This is basically the peak of the house, so I'm going to drag that up here. Number 2, I'm going to drag that here. And then I'm going to assume, just because it's a small wreath and it's got a lot of lights on it, this is my upstairs wreath, and it is. So I'm going to drag this down. I will move this up. This is my kitchen wreath. So I guess what I should do is move this out of the way. This is the living room wreath, so I'm just going to move that down. This is the icicles that I just installed. They're going to go over here. The living room wreath goes under them. kitchen wreath goes over here. And then this is the door wreath. Goes here. So it's a little higher. Pull the living room wreath down. Level it out a little bit with the kitchen window. And that should do it. That should kind of create my scene that I'm after. I'm going to go down here and hit save. I'm going to name it house. And okay. Now it is creating a room. Compiling effects. Like I said, I have 2 more sets out in front of the house that I wanted to add to this group. They are the 250 light RGBs. I have those on the bushes underneath the kitchen window and the living room window. So that kind of shows you basically what it looks like in the Twinkly world. Now we're going to go to map, we're going to go to shrubs, and they're all just kind of doing their thing now. But like I was saying, unfortunately, you cannot add regular RGB lights and then RGB plus white together in a group. Kind of ridiculous. Hopefully that's something they can fix in an update someday. Hope this was helpful.